Don't you always feel better after a good glass of wine with a girlfriend? Me too. That's what we're here for. To connect, to drink wine, to feel good. Welcome to the Happy Moms Wine Club. I'm your host, Jenny Angel. If you have little ones in the room with you today, you may want to put your earbuds in because from time to time, I will use swear words or drop a truth bomb about motherhood that you may not want little ears to hear. So grab your earbuds and put them in because today, I'll do both. The biggest struggle I hear from my working mom friends is that they feel guilty for being away from their kids so much. The biggest struggle I hear from my stay-at-home mom friends is that they're scared about money. The biggest struggle I hear from my mom friends that work part-time and stay home part-time is feeling overwhelmed. Neither the money they're making nor the time that they get with their families feels like enough, and they feel spread too thin. Can any of you relate? Do you remember those choose-your-own-adventure books from when you were a kid? You're reading along and the character comes into conflict and all of a sudden you have a choice. If you want Jane to go into the cave, turn to page 76. If you want Jane to turn towards the river, turn to page 92. Do you remember those books? I loved those books. I have a confession, though. I cheated all the time at choose-your-own-adventure books. I'd stick my fingers in the book to hold my spot on a certain page, and then I'd look at both of my options and follow the rabbit trail down a ways before I decided which way I wanted to go. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could do that in motherhood? Oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Okay, Jenny, you're about to have a baby. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom, turn to page 85. If you want to be a working mom, turn to page 67. And if you want to work part-time, turn to page 103. I'm not going to lie, that would be stupendous. Especially if you could keep your fingers in the pages and get a sneak peek of how all your options turned out before you had to pick a path. Unfortunately, motherhood isn't a choose-your-own-adventure book that you can cheat on. But what if I told you that there is a path that you can take that would provide a way to solve all of the different types of problems moms struggle with the most? It could provide more money than a full-time job. It could provide more freedom to be with your kids. And it could be done on your timetable, so you weren't spread too thin. Sound too good to be true? That's kind of what I thought. Okay, on today's episode, I'm going to tell you what I discovered from my friends who've tried and hated every network marketing company they've ever joined. I'm going to tell you what's different about our actual wine club that delivers wine to your doorstep every month. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Amanda, who made more than $7,000 in a month after being a distributor of wine in our wine club for only 7 months. And even if you're not at all interested in making $7,000 a month by introducing wine lovers to amazing wine, I'm going to let Amanda tell you exactly how to get free wine delivered to your doorstep. Because, hello, free wine. So listen up. This could be a life-changing conversation for you or someone you love. Have you ever had a friend of yours join a network marketing company and all of a sudden that's all they ever talked about? Their Facebook page is slammed with product promotion. They're messaging you and asking you to come to parties to try their product. You never get any real communication from them anymore. It's always, who do you know that would like to buy or sell this skincare product or that diet shake or this line of makeup or whatever? I've had to unfriend or block some people on Facebook that just would not shut up about their product. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're a distributor of a product that works for you, that's awesome, and I'm happy for you. Go get it. But no means no. So if your product isn't for me, I'd love for that conversation to be over and for us to still be able to be friends. Do you feel me? One of my best friends from college visited me this summer, and we talked about her experience distributing products for different network marketing companies. From a distributor standpoint, she hated feeling pressured all the time from the people who had invited her to the company. They told her, just keep on, people. No now doesn't mean no forever. Ask and ask and ask until you get a yes. Eventually they'll give in. How awful is that? It sounds rapey to me. I don't want anything to do with anything like that. The other thing that she hated was feeling pressured to buy a certain amount of inventory and then hold a bunch of inventory in her house and host parties that may or may not get rid of said inventory and having tons of useless inventory left over that never sold. So at best she broke even, but in reality she probably lost money on that particular endeavor. Because how many spatulas and fancy brownie pans can one house really hold? She also hated when the products she tried to distribute were ridiculously expensive, Because seriously, we're moms. We'll try the $2 tube at Walmart before we spend $250 on a skincare product that burns wrinkles off our forehead. She'd had a lot of bad network marketing experiences, but she's hell-bent on helping her family financially, so now she's distributing essential oils. I respect her drive and ambition. Most of her experiences with network marketing sounded awful. That's why when my husband found a network marketing company that distributes wine, he didn't even want to tell me about it because he knew that I had really negative connotation of network marketing. But when I saw how different it is than anything I'd ever heard of before, I was really interested. I'll tell you the 3 things about it that made me curious. First, it's a wine company. I love really good wine, and the wine we get from our wine club is really good. Second, if you distribute wine with our wine club, you never, ever carry inventory. They find amazing wine at local wineries and the really good stuff, the kind that you can't get in a supermarket, and they ship it directly to each customer's doorstep. So it's not like you have to buy a shit ton of wine and host a party or anything. Third, there truly is no pressure with this wine club. People either love wine or they don't. You say free wine to somebody and their ears perk up, or they don't. And if they don't, there's no need to talk about it any further. If you say free wine and they love wine, it's really a no-brainer. No selling necessary. They're just thanking you for connecting them with a company that delivers some of the best wine they've ever had right to their front door. So the question you've been dying to know the answer to is, how do I get free wine? The answer is simple. Refer 3 people to the wine club, and you get your wine for free. I'm going to let my friend Amanda explain how the free wine referral program works, and then I'm going to tell you why I decided to become a wine distributor anyway, and how I'm intending to help any of you that want to join me.
When I found out that I could actually get premium, hand-selected wine that was unique, that I wouldn't find in the grocery store and the liquor store, shipped right to my front door, I was absolutely already going to be a member. But then when I found out that I could actually get it for free month after month after month, that was a no-brainer. Because for me, that meant no more guesswork when it comes to really selecting great wine. That took the hassle out of driving to the liquor store, staring at the endless selection, not knowing which bottle to choose or choosing bottles based on their labels. This just made sense. My name is Amanda, and in this video, I'm gonna share with you exactly how you can get premium wine from all over the world shipped to your front door for free. You simply have 2 options. You choose whether you want 2 bottles for $49, 4 bottles for $79. There is never any tax, and you just pay a small shipping fee. So all you have to do is choose whether you want red, white, or a mixture of both, and then you let our experts do the hand selecting for you. And everything you need to enhance your wine experience actually comes right in the box. You're gonna get tasting notes and pairing notes. That's gonna allow you to try different foods with your wine. And if you're anything like me, you may base your food choice on your wine selection, not the other way around. And the way that this referral program works is simple. Do you know 3 friends that would probably wanna also be a part of this club? If you do, and you share this and you have 3 people sign up at the 2 or the 4 bottle option, then your wine becomes free. And it can also be the same 3 people month after month after month. With this referral program, 3 and free, once you have 3 friends, all you do is pick up the shipping. I know you're gonna love this wine club as much as I do because there's a happiness guarantee. This company aims to please. So if you, for whatever reason, get a bottle of wine that you don't enjoy, they will replace it free of charge. That's how much they stand behind their product. So all you have to do is get back to the person who sent you this video, choose whether you want 2 or 4 bottles, red, white, or both, and get in. And join the soon-to-be largest wine tasting club experience in the world.
Isn't that easy? You know that I love laughing, connecting, and drinking wine. That's why I created the podcast, The Happy Moms Wine Club. What you don't know is why I decided to become a wine distributor too. I'm going to share a little bit about the backstory and my vision for our wine club. And just in case you're tuning into this podcast without listening to all the previous episodes, I'll introduce myself. My name is Jenny Angel, and I'm a mom to an 11-year-old daughter and a 13-year-old son. Most of my life as a mom, I have not been a major contributor to my family's life financially. I teach a dance class that I adore, but if something were to happen to my husband, my dance income wouldn't even come close to providing for my family's needs. That is why I became a wine distributor. You already know that I love great wine, and I love connecting people who love great wine with a way to get it delivered to their doorstep for free. That's a no-brainer. But more importantly, I am passionate about connecting moms with a way to make a shit ton of money simply by connecting other wine lovers with great wine. If I were completely honest with you, no bullshit, I'd say that most of my life as a mom, my biggest fear has been the feeling that I'm not doing enough to help my family financially. Whether it was with medical expenses, or saving for braces, or saving for college, or saving to travel, or just having extra money to do something fun. I used to hate it when my husband's paycheck would come in and I'd go to pay the bills and all of the money he'd just given me would get spent immediately on stupid stuff like bills and taxes before it even got a chance to hang out in our checking account for more than 5 minutes. The biggest secret that I have, that some of you may know all too well, is a very deeply suppressed guilt. An awful suspicion that because I'm not providing more financially, my husband is trapped doing something he hates. That he's stuck and I'm not helping. Have you ever felt that way? Being a wine distributor is my way of creating freedom from fear and guilt for myself and for every mom that would like to join me. This is our chance to be sugar mamas. This is our chance to crush our savings goals. We'll blow his mind with our financial success. This is our chance to make money in a way that's fun and easy. Oh, and the best part, we'll do it from home with our BFFs. So here's what I envisioned when I created this podcast. I envisioned moms that love wine getting together once a week to drink a glass of wine together and listen to this podcast. The topic would give you something to laugh about and connect over. That in and of itself makes me happy. Picturing moms connecting. One step further would be moms everywhere having free wine delivered to them without even having to be a wine distributor if you don't want to be. But think about how much your friends would thank you for being the person that introduced them to free, amazing wine. Then beyond that, every mom I know has a needs list that could be impacted significantly by making an extra $200 or $500 or $5,000 a month. What would be the first thing you'd do with an extra $500 a month? Provide a little peace of mind? Some breathing room so it's not so tight? Save for something bigger for the future? Finally get those boots you've been eyeing? Whatever it is that would make a difference for you, I want you to have it. That is the other reason I've made this podcast. I want you to have something easy to invite your wine-loving mom friends to that makes a difference for them and introduces them to the wine club. So you don't have to be the person that becomes the distributor of a product and then alienates all of your friends talking about it on Facebook with every other post. You could simply introduce your friends to this podcast. If they love wine, they'll ask you how they can get free wine too, and you'll help them register for the wine club and make money monthly without breaking a sweat. I know you've liked my Happy Moms Wine Club Facebook page by now, so you can see that I post about our podcast there. But if you were to go to my personal Facebook page, you won't see any posts about me being a wine distributor because I don't want to be that person that alienates everyone I know. Most of my friends probably don't even know that I'm a wine distributor. I haven't sent out a mass announcement to my friends or family about it. It's all kind of been on the down low. But I made back my initial investment in 11 days, and I'm sure that you could too, because it's super easy to do. Who are the first 3 people you think about that love wine? My best friend, my mom, my cousin, my coworker? Or who are 3 moms you know that would love a happy hour with you once a week, especially if the wine was free? It's easy to register yourself and 3 people to the wine club. So consider yourself officially invited to join the Happy Moms Wine Club. Not just this podcast, the actual wine club. It would make me so happy to continue to make a way for moms to make money drinking wine and connecting. That is a difference I'm excited to make. And don't for a second think that this doesn't apply to you if you're retired or if your kids are grown. Do you know that you can gift the wine club membership too? If you're a grandma, you could easily slide into favorite grandma status by gifting your daughter or daughter-in-law with a wine club membership. Just saying. If you want to make more money for your family, then register to distribute wine with me at happymomswineclub.com. If you're ready for free wine to be delivered to your doorstep, join my wine club and register 3 friends to join us at happymomswineclub.com. If you're curious but still have questions, go to happymomswineclub.com to watch a video that'll answer your questions. No pressure. If you don't sign up, nothing changes. But if you do sign up, you'll be happy you did. Here, have more wine. If you'd like to be notified each time we release a new podcast episode so you don't miss out on any of these conversations, hit subscribe now in Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcast from. I would love to hear your mom stories and connect with you on our Happy Moms Wine Club Facebook page too. Tell me what made you laugh in a certain podcast or what else you'd love to hear about. If you want to join our actual Happy Moms Wine Club and learn about how to get amazing wine delivered to your doorstep for free, go to happymomswineclub.com now. See you next week.